rescue them from roadkill. So, fair enough.
And then you look after them?
Yeah, we raise them up, put them back in the bush.
Oh, beautiful.
Hello and welcome from a very hot and humid Alice Springs. Tonight I'm heading back home to Melbourne on BONZA's inaugural flight from here. I did come up here on the inaugural flight from Melbourne that me and a few others got invited on. That flight review is already up on my channel, which I've put in the iCard. Now let's check in. But also just note that I will keep this review as unbiased as I can. This is BONZA's check-in area here at Alice. Unlike the other larger airports that have kiosks, you will have to join a bit of a long line to see a BONZA Airlines worker to check you in. Alternatively, you can check in 1 week prior to your flight. We are past security at Alice Springs. Since Alice Springs is quite a small airport, this is the only cafe that there is to offer. But I've heard with this cafe that the wait times are very long, and this can get quite bad if you are running late for your flight or if you lost a boarding pass like my friend did. A good thing with this airport is that there is a good outside area to eat your food and have a look at the planes and also get some fresh air. Boarding is starting now, roughly 5 minutes late. Let's board.
You ready to go back?
Thank you.
See you.
Good flight, bro. Thank you. See you. This is our aircraft today, taking us down to Melbourne. A Boeing 737 MAX 8 VH-UJT. This aircraft was supposed to be delivered to Lot Polish Airlines, but because of COVID-19, they cancelled the order, so now BONZA took it in mid-2022.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good.
Thank you.
If you are seated at our exit rows 1, 14 and 15, please if you haven't already download the BONZA.
This is BONZA's rather black and purple interior. These seats are Recaro Slimline BL 3710 seats. This is my seat today for the flight, 21F. Let's have a look at the seat features. You have a tray table that you can move back and forth but you can't fold. A USB type A port. A seat pocket in front of you that contains an air sickness bag and a safety card. A seat pocket in front of you that you can put your personal items in there. Universal power socket. And legroom is okay for this flight. And you also have an adjustable headrest on every seat. An overhead panel that contains individual reading lights and evidence.
Take your seat as quickly as you can. Place your large bags in the overhead lockers and smaller bags underneath the seat in front of you. If you are seated at our exit rows 1, 14 and 15, please place all of your belongings in the overhead lockers for takeoff and landing. If you haven't already, download the BONZA app for all things food, drink, entertainment and budgie smugglers. If you need any help, sing out to one of our legends. We're here to make sure you have a wonderful flight. Thank you and welcome on board.
AB1080 through to Melbourne, with an expected flying time of 2 hours and 10 minutes. My name is Bridget, it's my pleasure to be your cabin supervisor. All customers are now on board and shortly I'll be closing the forward door. Please place your larger bags in the overhead lockers and smaller bags under the seat in front of you. If you are seated in an exit row, all belongings will be put in the overhead lockers for takeoff and landing. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking. My pleasure to introduce the cabin crew legends flying you through to Melbourne this evening. Your pilots are Captain Travis Klashenko and First Officer Joel Chen. Your crew in the cabin, we have Eve up the front, Jess in the middle, and Tom down the back. And once again, my name is Bridget. Please remove any headphones and pause all electronic devices for the safety demonstration. We ask that you give the cabin crew your attention for the next case and place it over your head. Pass the strap around your waist. and clip securely in the front. To tighten, pull the strap. Once out calmed, take a moment to read this card as it explains the emergency brace position and when to brace, as well as other important safety information. It is a requirement to follow all illuminated signs and crew members' instructions. welcome to use your large electronic devices and the charging ports. All transmitting devices, including smartwatches, are to remain in flight mode. We do recommend that while seated, keep your seatbelt securely fastened. You can purchase food and drinks from our All Aussie menu by the BONZA app, and the crew will deliver it to your seat. Our crew will be in the cabin soon if you need any help. We accept card only. Just you place your own card details into the app so we can get your food and drinks to you as promptly as possible. On this aircraft, we have 3 toilets, one at the front and 2 at the back of the aircraft. If the team or I can do anything to make your flight more BONZA, please don't hesitate to ask. For now, please sit back, chill out, and enjoy your flight to Melbourne.
For this flight, opted for a bottle of water and a banana bread waffle. Let's have a look at their in-flight entertainment system or their menu. First, when you connect to their Wi-Fi network, just note that this isn't actually internet connection, this is just to run the website. Then you need to head over to your camera and scan the QR code on the seat in front of you. Then you'll be asked to add your name, seat number and email address. Then once you're in, there's options as watch, games and read, and much more. On the bottom, there's menu, entertainment and flight info. Sometimes the flight map is glitched and it doesn't show your aircraft on the map. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to get out of the website and then go back into it again, and then it should show. This is their menu section. There's a lot of food and drinks to choose from, but they are in different sections. So if you want a little snacks, you go to the taco section, and if you want a bit more, you go to a different section.
Please make sure your seat back is upright with your armrest down.
So, what are my thoughts? Well, BONZA is actually pretty good for this flight, considering that they're a low-cost carrier. And for the price, BONZA is usually $139 and Qantas is usually around $260 to like $300 or even $400. And on sales, BONZA can get as cheap as $99, so I say it's a pretty good deal. And I'd say choose BONZA over Qantas on this flight. Yes, you don't get the full service like Qantas does, but at least you get from point A to point B for a cheaper price. Thank you and enjoy the landing into Melbourne on the very rare runway 09.
So welcome to Melbourne, where the local time is 10:15 in the evening. We would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of this land and pay our respects to elders, past, present and emerging. For your safety and the safety of those around you, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign has been switched off. If your mobile phone's within reach, you're welcome to use these now. If you are leaving us via the tarmac, we ask that all electronic devices are not used till you enter the terminal. Before leaving, please check your seat for all personal belongings and be really careful when opening the overhead lockers, as items may move during the flight. When you leave the aircraft, please follow the direction of our ground crew. A reminder that smoking and the use of electronic cigarettes are not permitted on the tarmac or inside the terminal building. On behalf of our legends on board today, we'd like to thank you for flying with BONZA and look forward to seeing you on board again soon. If Melbourne is home, welcome home. And if you're visiting loved ones, enjoy special moments together. And if you're here for business, don't work too hard. Whether you've joined us for the whole trip today or whether you've just come from Alice Springs to Melbourne, thank you very much for being a part of our inaugural trips to Alice Springs, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you very much.